good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Anywhere you are, just know I'm saying hello to you as the power of God. I'm Ambassador Dr. Queen Blessing Ibigisin, popularly known as Black Queen. I'm a Nollywood actress and a filmmaker. I'm the president and founder of Queen Blessing Foundation and the vice president of Association of Movie Producers Nigeria. This morning, I just want to talk about something that I've been treating. I've been treating this issue since November, and by the grace of God, I'm making headway, and I just want people to hear about it and also, comment, drop suggestions, advices, for this person, because she's following me. She's going to see it. And most of the time when I treat issues, I like to bring it to my community to also take a look at the advice I gave, whether it's good enough, whether there's something lacking, so that they can also, add something. We can never know all. Nobody knows it all. We're all learning. So I learn from you, you learn from me. And because of the fact that I've set my platform open to advise people on relationship issues, on finances, on what have you, I like to throw some things that I treat open for people to see, so that it's not like maybe I'm misleading people and I don't know. Okay, so a few months ago, a lady contacted me. She's been following me for about 5 years, and she just said to me she felt I could help. And she told me that she has a sister, a younger sister, who has 4 children, twin boys and 2 girls. So this lady, about 3 years ago, came by her house and said she was going somewhere. She wanted her to take care of the kids for her for about a week, and she left the children for her, not knowing that they were evicted from her house, and she didn't know how to say, I want to go and look for a better life or something like that. She just decided to deceive her, and then she dropped the kids for her and left. Now 1 week was over, she didn't come back. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, she didn't come back. Now after 8 months, she decided to stop by, and she told her that, oh, she's very sorry, she's not looked in, she's not even called, she's not done anything. She was afraid that she was going to tell her to come and pick the children. That was why she didn't, kind of call or allow them contact how they can reach her and all of that. That this was the situation, and she was frustrated, she didn't know what to do, so she had to leave. And the sister said, okay, fine, I don't have a problem keeping your children with me. They are my kids as well. They are my nieces and my nephews. But however, my situation too. I'm kind of not all there finance, when it comes to finances yet. Me too, I am a single mother. I have a son. And so, plus your 4 children, it means I am feeding 5 mouths now, and I am just alone. It's just me, I'm not married, like I'm a single mother. You are even married. What happened to your husband? And then that was when the lady told her that, oh, she and her husband have been kind of separated for a while, for almost a year. She never communicated it to her elder sister or the family, that the man moved out of the house one fateful morning and never came back for over a year. And then when the rent expired, the landlord couldn't bear it anymore. The landlord threw them out of the house. They said they gave them quick notice. The quick notice elapsed. They gave them 7 days to move. When they were not moving, the police came and with court order, and they dropped their things outside. The only place she could think of going was her place. And she said, okay, it's all good. Now what do we do? You've left these children for me. You said 1 week. It's 8 months. I have to enroll them in school because I couldn't reach you. I didn't know where you went and all. I had to enroll them in school. I had to pay school fees and everything. Reimburse me. She said she didn't have money. So the sister said, okay, when are you now going to come to pick these children? Are you coming to pick the kids, or this one that you have come, now are you picking the kids? She said no, that she just felt it wasn't right for her to just go away like that for 8 months and not see the children, that she just came to see the kids, and that she's still trying to find her feet, that you should give her another 2 months. She said okay, so she left. They didn't see her again for 6 months, making it a year plus. Now, to cut long story short, fast forward, now it's 3 years now since she abandoned those children for her. The twins boys were 7 when they were left for her. They are 10 now. The other one, I think, said was 1 when she dropped them. That one is about 4 plus now. Then the other one was, I think, 3 when he left her. That one is about 6 plus now. So you find that this woman is the one now raising these children, what she didn't ask for. So she now said to me, please, I should help her. She doesn't know what to do anymore. The lady said, she said the lady is an upcoming artist. She raps and all. She goes to clubs to sing and everything. And then she does hair on the side. Okay? So I said, okay, give me her number. So he gave me her number. First of all, I told her, why don't you approach Lagos State, they have a kind of court that take care of this child support thing and all of that. Why don't you approach them? I could help you get their information. You can talk to Judge Fumi, and then you see that things will work out. And she said no, she didn't want to put it out there publicly because that program is being recorded and all of that. And I said, okay, let me try. If we try and it doesn't work out, then you don't have a choice. You have to approach a court, because I mean, you can't just give birth to children and just come and drop them. What if your sister was not there to look after them? What, okay, the sister that you're talking about is also hustling. Why can't you just do the same thing, hustle and take care of yours? If she decided to come and drop her own in your house, would you have been able to take care of, some of these kinds of things? I said, okay, give me her contact. So he gave me her contact. So in November, I contacted her. And she was like, oh, she's sorry about that. She didn't know that the sister would take it to public. I said she has not gone public yet. I've even suggested she goes public. She's saying she doesn't want to go public. She wants to try because she believes that I have this gift of talking to people and making them reason, And I said to her, I'm not blaming you for your misfortune. Your husband and you brought these kids to the world. They are your responsibility, not the responsibility of your sister. But she now said, she has this nonchalant attitude that I don't even like. She said, but they are her nieces and nephews. I said, so what? So what if they are her nieces and nephew? She has done her bit. She has tried. You said 1 week is 3 years. Now she's not even saying I won't take care of. She's not saying come and take the children. She said help me. For Christ's sake, after 8 months when you went there, how much did you give them? Say 20,000. I said, if 20,000 could have fed those children, put them in school, buy clothes for them, you wouldn't have dropped them in your sister and bail out. You would have stayed with them. But 20,000 can't do all this. Don't forget that this lady is paying rent. Now the house is now inconveniencing them because it's just 2 rooms and a parlor. Now the son that had a room to himself now has to sleep with all 4 children. And then the woman that has a room to himself now has to sleep with all 2 girls plus herself, and then the son has to sleep with all 2 twins, the twins plus himself. So it's already tight as it is. She has adjusted because of family. Now saying that because they are her nieces and nephews, she should be the one to be taking care of paying or hospital bill when they fall sick. Have you ever asked yourself, since you left them, how many times they've fallen sick, that this woman had to run helter-skelter to borrow money and all of that to take care of these children for you? She didn't ask you to give birth to children. You were up to it and you gave birth to these children. He said because her husband left. And I asked her, is it your sister that chased your husband away? Said no. I said, when your husband left, it's responsibility. It's okay if you don't want a woman anymore. You want to separate, it's okay. But you cannot abandon your children. It's not done. We always say that there's no law in Nigeria. Trust me, there is law to make people take care of their responsibilities. I just mentioned Judge Fumi and other people in Lagos State doing this thing. And I'm sure they have them in other states. If you approach the court, they will make the father or the mother take responsibility for their children. Some of us didn't go to court, not because we didn't want to, because our families didn't let us. That's why you see that I single-handedly have been taking care of my son for over 16 years. Okay, and I have done so much. I've gone above and beyond. I know how it is. I know how it is to pay school fees. I know sometimes how I stress myself, how I do a lot of things I shouldn't do just to put food on the table for my son. So I know what it means to do that for my own child. Now making me do it for your own child because they are my niece and nephew. Come on. Everybody, when you bring a child to this world, the child is your responsibility, not even your mother's responsibility. If your mother is going to help you take care of your child, you have to provide what that child and your mother are going to eat, not the other way around. You can't say because now it is her grandchild, she should take care of. So if it's her grandchild, so she went on and I said, look, let me tell you, let's settle this thing, because the way your sister is getting frustrated, one day you will just see that she take your children to wherever and just drop them there for you, and it will be, you will lose, because right now the way you are sounding, you are not even ready to take care of these children. You're not ready to give your sister money to look after these children. Since you left, what have you been doing? Said she's an upcoming artist. I said, okay, if being an upcoming artist is not working, why don't you look for something? Says yes, she's doing hair on the side. I said, okay, you are doing hair on the side. Have you ever, from that money you're getting from the hair, sent to your sister, that, okay, have you not been eating, or are you eating stones? If you are eating stones, why haven't you sent the stones for your children to eat? And she said then she just feel that her sister can do it now. And you keep saying they are her nieces and nephew. This entitlement mentality is bullshit. It's not working. They are nieces and nephew doesn't give her how will I speak this English now? doesn't make them her responsibility. So if they are her niece and nephew and she's supposed to take care of them, you that they are their mother, what are you supposed to be doing? Just be looking, not doing anything. Anyway, cut long story short, she now said okay that she's kind of in a good place at the moment. She has rented a place, but it's a one-room apartment somewhere in Lekki. I said, okay, you've rented a one-room apartment somewhere in Lekki. Said yes, because she wanted to be close to where it's happening. I said okay, and then this woman and the kids are in Yanopaja. I said okay, why haven't you come to pack your children to the one room you rented? He said, oh, if she takes them there, it will be too tight for them. I said, but you see, this is selfishness. Your sister lives in 2 bedroom. She has already herself and her son, and then you have rented a one-room apartment. You have your 4 children. Anyhow you can squeeze yourself. So this is selfishness. You rented a one-room apartment. Why can't you pack your children and stay in that one? She said number one, apart from the fact that it will be too tight and that she won't be able to go for her gigs anymore, that she goes to a lot of night clubs and to sing since she's an upcoming artist. I'm like, you see excuses upon excuses. I say, look, okay, you want to further your career, you are an upcoming artist, you have how much do you make in a month? And she said her one-room apartment in Lekki, she's paying 400,000. I said, okay, you're paying 400,000 your one-room apartment. Do you know how much your sister is paying in Yanopaja? You say her sister's rent is about 250, or 280,000 a year. I said, okay, but you cannot. That means you are staying in a house more expensive than her. I say, yes, but it's just that even though it's more expensive, it's too tight. I said, okay, let's put it like this. Your kids are staying with her. She's the one paying rent for 3 years. Have you ever bothered to say, my sister, take this 100,000, add to your rent? She said no, she didn't think it was necessary. I said, you didn't think it was necessary? She said yes. I said okay, I am telling you that it's necessary. At least give them something every month, even if it's 100,000, send to your children to eat. She said that what will children be eating with 100,000? I said, are you kidding me? How much are you using to eat? Can you calculate how much? She said because where she's staying is very expensive, that sometimes she spends around 500,000 a month. I said, so if you can spend 500,000 a month and you are saying if your 4 children can eat 100,000 a month, I'm only making it simple for you. I'm sure if you go to court, this is not what is going to play out. So she now said okay that she promised that she from henceforth she will start. She didn't see it like that. She just felt because she's relative, is her nieces and nephews, she should just do it. She didn't think that she was doing anything bad. I said, look, you are doing something bad. Put yourself in her shoe. Let's say you are your elder sister now. Your elder sister is you, and he come and drop children. He say, but you know, maybe if I'm in that. I said, but this woman is also hustling. She doesn't have money. She's not married. It's almost the same condition with you. Your own was that you even got married, the man left. But her own, she never even got married, but she has a child. She has been taking care of this child on her own. So it's almost the same thing people are going through. So why will you think that she should be the one not saving money but taking care of your children? She now said she was going to be sending money. So that November, I think a week after I spoke to her, that lady called me and said that she sent them 120K. Then in December, I think she sent 100,000 or so. Then yesterday, the reason why I'm actually making this video, yesterday sent them another 100,000. So she's helping out now, and I think that it's a lesson for everybody. That's why I'm putting this out there. If you have family that are supportive, not every family member you can come and drop 4 children for. You have somebody you drop 4 children for, and you knew from beginning you were bailing out, you were running away. You were jackpying, not that, but you told her 1 week, and she ended up keeping these children for you 8 months before you showed up the first time. You should at least not wait for people to advise you to give them food. Not wait for people to say, at least ease the stress of that person, so that the person knows that it's only okay, even if I'm spending for these kids, it's not much that I'm spending. Then the mother is trying, you know, and all that and all that. So the elder sister got back to me yesterday and said, oh, she has paid 100K today again. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know how you did this. I don't know what you did, but God will bless your wisdom. God will increase it and all of that. And I was touched in my spirit to just make this video and put it out here. And do you think that the elder sister asking for help from her was wrong? That she can't do it anymore? She's been doing it for 3 years and she's tired. She just needs support. She's not saying come and take your children, but she's saying help me, depending on when you are okay enough to take these children with you. Do you think she was wrong? And do you think she did the right thing by getting in touch with me and not going to court? Do you think she should have just gone to court straight up, because she said she didn't want the matter to escalate and all of that? And the fact that we've been able to get a small solution, I mean 100K is not enough, but if the lady is, that's what she can be bringing every month for now, I believe that as time goes on, her mind can change and she can increase it, or she can get better and then pack her children as well and all of that. So drop your comments at the comment section. Let me know if you think that younger sister is being very selfish, and let me know if you think 100,000 is even good enough every month to take care of 4 children. The twins are 10, the other one I think is 6, the other one is 4. So tell me if you think that 100,000 in this society that we are now is enough to take care of 4 children. We are not talking about the woman's child and herself now. We're talking about the children she is taking care of for her sister. Let me know at the comment section if you think she should increase it, or if you think if that is genuinely what she has, she should work harder to increase it, or work harder pending on when she should keep sending the money and then work harder to take her children and keep them with herself. Drop it at the comment section. I think that women are the ones to raise children. She should take her children to herself ASAP. I think she can afford it. There is no business. She doesn't have any business staying in a 1-room apartment that is 400,000. She can look for a 3-bedroom flat that is 400k in a different area. It's not by force to stay in Lekki. And I believe that people that are in Ibadan or wherever, they still make it as artists. Making it in this life doesn't matter. Location doesn't matter. People always say location doesn't matter. You can be in Ogbomoso and you see blow. That's what I think. And then if she thinks that being an upcoming artist is not paying, she should look for something else to do. Like the hair she says she's doing is giving her money. I think she should do it full time. And that's my own suggestion. And then by the grace of God, I was able to solve that. And she's paid 3 months now, and I believe by next month she'll still pay, and things will keep more. I'll keep talking to them. I'll keep talking to her to make sure that she doesn't stop, and to make sure that I push her to an extent where she will pack her children to stay with her and look after them. And as for their father, I have told her to go to court and drag the father of those children to take responsibility of those children. They were married, so whatever happened that made him leave, it doesn't matter. He would take care of the children he brought to this world. Both of them are parents to these children, and they both have responsibility to take care of these children. I'm putting it out here. If you are a man, you don't want a woman anymore, it's okay. Nobody will force you to stay with her. But if you have children or a child with that woman, take care of your responsibility. It's your responsibility. You are placing a curse on you that you don't know. You might not know that you are placing a curse. You just see that things are becoming difficult. This one is happening to you. It is all those things. Take care of your children. And if you're a woman, you don't want a man anymore, you want to go, take care of your children as well. It is vice versa. Don't, because you don't want a woman again, abandon the child. It's wrong. These children were where they were. You guys brought them to this world. So take care of them. It is your responsibility to take care of your children. Please, let's get this straight. Let's understand this. We always say there is no law in Nigeria. You can't pay child support. Who says who? If you go to court and you drag the man, no matter where, you have a good lawyer, the man go pay child support. He go pay through in nose. That's just it. Anyway, let me leave this video here. Tell me what you think at the comment section. I love you guys.